This is the Manzer Panther. It's a 17-inch koa, back and sides. The top is a European spruce. Fingerboard is ebony, peghead plate ebony. Koa here, here, and here. It's got a Lolar custom-made pickup with a volume and tone control hidden away here. And this is Jaguar Midnight Blue color, so it's got little metallic flakes in it. It's got a sound port, and it's carved out of this gorgeous, lovely piece of koa, and curly maple for the neck. And did I say 17 inch? 17 inch. And the scale length is 65 centimeters, so it's got enough length to give it a nice acoustic sound, which I try to make my arch top sound sort of like a cross between an arch top and a flat top, so that they have lots of sustain. And so traditional arch tops have a lot of attack and then they die out quickly, and the idea with what I'm trying to do is that it has more sustain, so it just goes on and on. That's what I aim for. So but you get the projection and that kind of magic quality that you get from an arch top if you play it, that you get a little bit of reverb, and it's that's what I look for in my arch tops. This, because the back and sides are koa, it actually gives it a kind of a warmth, because I think of koa being sort of a cross between a hardwood and a softwood, like mahogany to rosewood. And usually this type of guitar is made out of a curly maple, and it's a hard wood, and this is actually a little more porous and soft, so it gives it a slightly rounder sound. So it gives it, I'm really happy with this guitar. And then it's got the sound port, so you can hear it, because arch tops project, and what I want is the player to be able to enjoy the sound. But I found over the years that by having a sound port, it actually allows the entire guitar to open up. At first I thought it was one or the other. It would either project or come up here. And if you close this, it would, be louder, but I found that opened or closed, the whole guitar just sounds better. So I actually like putting these in now. And the top, I keep a kind of a low arch on it, so that if there's too high an arch, you get a faster attack and a faster decay. So you get kind of like a explosion of sound. Whereas if you have the top is carved lower, then it's actually got a bit more sustain. And that's again what I look for in an arch top. I like the idea of combining the sound of a flat top and an arch top and getting the best of all worlds. And yeah, it's pretty fun to build. I like it. Is that okay to say I like my own guitar?
Yes, of course.
Some of my guitars are laminate, and some of them are carved tops, and the carved tops are more acoustic. The laminates are actually designed for a pickup, so that if you're playing somewhere and you have it really loud, it won't feed back as much. So somebody like a player like Julian Lodge, he will have a guitar that he plays with a band, and he wants to be able to turn it up and it won't feed back as much because it's laminated back and sides, whereas this guitar, the entire guitar is carved out of solid woods, so it's really meant to be an acoustic instrument, a fully acoustic instrument that happens to have a pickup on it. So if you're to play this really loud, if you don't have a good sound person, it might feed back. But if you have a great sound person, then it won't feed back. But the other one is designed more for clubs. The laminate is designed more for clubs and working musicians, whereas this is for somebody who can enjoy controlling the sound carefully in probably a recording studio or something like that, or with a really great sound person.
Yes.
So whoever becomes the owner of this guitar, I hope they enjoy it playing it as much as I enjoyed building it. And I hope that some beautiful music comes into your life through this guitar, through your hands with this guitar.
Thank you.
Oh,
Wait, I hear the ocean.
oh, great.
Oh.
Is it the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, it's the Pacific Ocean. I do.